And welcome back to Digimon World Dusk, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the bit of a break there. Things happen. And let's just say after this Let's Play, it's gonna be a while before I put any of my personal art into a Let's Play for a while.
You know what? From what I've seen as of recently, I completely understand.
Well, maybe I should say more specifically, what if it's Digimon? Because Digimon takes fucking forever to draw, especially the Megas.
Yeah. Yeah, again, completely understandable, dude.
That said, so, what would you guys think about Myotismon here playing as a Dracula in a haunted house?
I mean, that's his whole shtick.
But I'm talking like, you know, like a play, like you know, a play haunted house. You know, like you know, people set up for Halloween, but him just acting as the part of Dracula.
Again, I don't think he has to act. That's his whole. That's his whole shtick. It's like acting. What does he have to act for?
Well, I mean, he apparently finds it insulting.
Huh.
I guess vampire stereotyping.
I guess.
What? Just because I'm a vampire automatically makes me Dracula? God.
It's like, for your information, I go by Alucard.
It's like, you know, yeah, like, bitch and moan all you want. Be grateful you're not being compared to Twilight.
That is true.
You know what?
At least you resemble a real fucking vampire.
And then there's Bug Vampire.
Bug vampire?
Venom Myotismon? I wouldn't call him a bug, more just, he's definitely more demonic.
Yeah,
I was gonna say more of a demon than anything. I mean, seriously, look at him. He lost both of his feet, so he cut off the feet of Garurumon and then sewed them on. It's like, what the hell?
It could just be also him. He tried transforming into the wolf, but it was his first time doing it, so he couldn't quite get it right.
That explains why certain parts of his body are much bigger than his small head.
No, you know what? Actually, he also has wings. He tried transforming into a wolf and a bat at the same time, but now he's permanently stuck like this.
Aw, poor guy. He tried so hard.
I thought a flying wolf would be cool.
It's like, this is what I get for being original.
Actually, you know what? A bat-wolf hybrid actually does sound kind of badass.
That I strongly agree. Why isn't that a thing? I mean, really.
Go look on DeviantArt under Sonic fan characters. You'll probably find thousands of them.
Oh, god damn it. No.
No, you see,
I'm just saying.
I actually don't get people making fused animals out of the Sonic characters, because in the Archie comics, it shows characters like Sonic and Sally, you know, having kids, but they're not like hybrid kids. They're just normal animals. They just come out either one or the other.
Right.
Like Tails, and who did he marry? I forget her name. But regardless, like, you know, Tails and his wife isn't a fox, but you know, their kids ended up coming out as a normal fox and then whatever the fuck animal she was.
If I recall the Archie comics correctly, I think he marries Mina Mongoose.
Mongoose? Okay.
Yeah, and I know Bunny and Antoine, they got married in the comic. I know.
You know, Bunny's a rabbit, and what's Antoine?
Coyote, I think?
Huh.
And,
okay.
I'm trying to think, I don't think Rotor ended up with anybody. You know. Then you had Sonic, of course you had Sonic and Sally, until he went back into the past and fucked with everything, and then she marries Shadow.
Well, regardless, it's...
Yeah, because that's a fucking thing we have to have.
The point that I'm trying to make here is that there's lots of interspecies relationships going on in the Sonic comics, and their kids aren't hybrids. They're either one or the other.
Yeah.
I think even
like I think even the show Ruby even tackles stuff like that. Like whenever, like I think they did like a whole episode like, oh, it was like the World of Remnant series that they do, where it's just, okay, this is the series of the info dumps that we can't be bothered to actually put into the episodes to flesh out the worlds. So they did a whole episode about like about the faunus, and they would say like, okay, yeah, if you have a mom and a dad, they have a baby. If they're both like, the same like, type of faunus, then of course their offspring is going to be the same. I mean, take a look at Blake, for example. Both her parents had, they were cat faunus, so of course she becomes a cat faunus. But I think they said that it's like, they're like when you have like, a faunus from one type and then like a faunus of another type, or even if it's like a faunus and a human or something, like, yeah, there's no weird odd mixture or anything. It's they take the traits off of like, one out of one of the parents. I don't remember which one. Like, I think it's like if it's like a faunus and a human hookup, then the cat, then the kid's gonna probably become a faunus. But I don't remember which is the dominant trait when you have two different species. I don't remember if it's the father or the mother that becomes the dominant trait. But I mean, even they've established, no, we're not gonna have like, cats with bat wings. We're not gonna have that shit.
Speaking of wings, check out this motherfucker.
Megidramon.
As seen in Prof and One's latest speed art video.
Yeah, that's as you can see at the bottom left-hand corner. That's the art that I did.
God, like I said, my God, I completely understand why you say there's so much work needed to be put in drawing out these Digimon, especially their Mega Evolutions.
And here's actually my next speed art that I'm doing. It's already it's already recorded. I just gotta edit it. Dianamon.
Oh God. My God.
I did also like I already do a speed art of Alomon, who we saw a bit ago, and then I actually do have recorded speed art of Pheromon. Don't know when I'm gonna get around to showing him though. I also do have recorded Parrotmon's Mega Form. Really, I'm actually super close to being done with drawing all these Digimon. Like I think all I have left is Nightmon's Mega Form, as well as two other Digimon that we'll be seeing here in a bit. Or later on in this Let's Play.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, good to know you don't have much farther to go.
Yeah, I think at this point I literally only have 4 left to draw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I would say, no, that's not too much, but then again, these are like Mega Evolutions, so
yeah, the Megas the Mega Digimon on average have been taking me around 2 to 3 hours for me to fully draw out.
Oh damn!
Which is why I imagine animating these fucking beasts, and I'm just sitting here like, haha, no.
Yeah. I'll let the actual animators of the actual show take care of that. I'm good with just drawing their profiles, alright?
Christ.
Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, it's like going back to like the whole ordeal with the World of Remnant and how it is when it comes to like faunus hooking up with other faunus, or the faunus hooking up with humans. It's like, god damn it, it's like I know which episode you're talking about, Danny, and it's like even I'm just here going, god damn, it has been that so long since I have seen any episodes of World of Remnant. I too completely forgot. It's like, okay, if a faunus and a human hooked up, which one is the more dominant trait here?
You know what? I feel like I should bring up like this whole idea of of interspecies relationship is kind of moot, because scientifically, I mean, it's one thing for them to be dating or being married or whatever. It's another story when they try to reproduce. Because scientifically, it's actually impossible for two separate animals or organisms or whatever to be able to mate if they're too far apart on the family tree.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know people like to ignore that. They either probably don't know that, or either try to just ignore that little factoid entirely, for the sake of their interspecies relationships and being able to have kids. But it's like, No, in reality, like I think like my biggest point of contingency for that is like seeing things like Dragon Ball or even like DC where we see how Superman gets Lois Lane pregnant. That shouldn't actually be able to happen. Goku gets Chi-Chi pregnant. That shouldn't be able to actually happen.
Yeah, well, when you're dealing with like a setting that's got like all these fucking like fantasy elements and everything, it's like, yes, they're kind of kicking science in the dick, so I think that argument's kind of moot.
Yeah, but
it's like take Sonic, for example. If you can have a series about a hedgehog that can run faster than the speed of fucking light and go super with a bunch of magic rocks, then I don't give a fuck. Either way,
Don't give the fanboys who think that Sonic's faster than the Flash, anything to work off of, Danny. Sonic is not faster than Flash.
Again, like I give a fuck. But it's like, my point is that, light, sound doesn't matter. The point is that once you have, like a setting like that, you can't really make that argument of, oh, well, realistically and scientifically, this wouldn't happen. It's like, Sonic's kind of kicking science in the dick right now just at the speed alone. So it's like, I think we'll live.
Speaking of settings, town meeting.
Oh.
So currently what's going on is that all the tamers, the tamers that are all here, we're all kind of trying to discuss, okay, our chief has been missing for a while. We probably should go look for her. And one of the tamers here gets the idea of talking to Ko, who at this point, as we know, is a part of Lightfang, and we all think that Lightfang are trying traitorous. So we're a bit hesitant, but we're gonna go ahead and call him anyway, and bring him here to ask him some questions.
Aha.
And that was fast.
All right then.
Yeah.
Hey guys, am I late?
Yeah, come to the town meeting in our treehouse.
Again, though, I would not mind living in a place like this. This place actually looks really sporty.
All these operatives in this treehouse. Holy shit! It's like, stay tuned on the Kids Next Door.
It's like, it's 6 long, guys, mug him.
Yeah, until the Minecraft creepers come along and blow up every way out.
No! I spent 6 hours making this treehouse, and you ruined it!
I mean, if they can even get up. I mean, I guess me trying to remember the layout of this place, they probably could.
Yeah. This one really gets started when the creepers get hit with a bolt of lightning.
Now the question is, can the creepers use the teleportation pads? Because that requires a Digivice.
Probably not.
Creepers are creatures of pixels, so I say yes.
you know what? You're not wrong. You know what? At this point, creepers are pretty much Digimon.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't even think about it that way. Oh, shit.
And you know what? Now think of it, it probably includes the Enderman, too. So you can probably have, like, an Enderman just, like, float up out of nowhere and just steal a block right behind you.
And Endermon?
Yeah, like, you see those... you see those blocks, like, on the ends of, like, the tables and everything? It's like, yeah, like, Enderman just teleports, takes the block, walks off.
Dick.
He's like, it's mine. It's mine now.
Takes a block of the of the computer. It's just like, wait, what the fuck? I was using that.
Speaking of Minecraft in general, suddenly, since the teaser reveal of the next Smash Brothers game, since Cloud already happened, suddenly everyone's migrating for Steve to be in the next Smash Brothers game.
Of course.
Which, honestly, at this point, I'm just sitting here like, I guess.
Anything goes, really.
Like, 4 years ago, I would have told you, nah, that's not happening. But now we had fucking Cloud, Bayonetta, Ryu. I'm just sitting here like, sure.
Yeah, it's like,
all bets are off at this point.
It's like hell. Even Funimation tweeted out to Nintendo saying, "Hey, when is our boy Goku gonna join the roster?"
Go
and
suck
it's like,
Nintendo's dick harder than everyone else, and then he'll get in.
It's like, oh god damn it. We've already had all these goddamn memes of fucking Freddy Fazbear or fucking Shrek being in fucking Smash. It's like, now Funimation is going with the flow and being like, yeah, let's have our boy Goku be on the roster now.
You know what?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah, but that's like, with Goku, you can at least make the argument, oh, hey, we already have a moveset. I mean,
yeah.
And a highly successful game that just came out, so it's like
right.
you can at least make that argument.
All right, look, put Dragon Ball Fighter Z on the Switch, and then we'll talk.
How about we do Agumon for Smash? I mean, Pac-Man was in the last game. That counts, right?
I don't see why not.
Oh god damn it! I hate everything.
Yeah, put that guy. Put I hate everything in the game. Put that guy in Smash.
Is that your new OC, Danny?
It's like that's just a floating head.
It's
a floating
another popular person on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like floating head, and he just criticizes everything.
Oh god,
it's really sad about the mindset that we're all in now for Smash Brothers. It's like, before a week ago, all of us were saying, "Oh, Smash isn't coming to the Switch anytime soon," and fucking all of a fucking sudden, Sakurai's just sitting here laughing his ass off in his office chair.
Yeah, it's like,
and then
you had no idea what I.
But now,
doing the past 2 years.
Now we move on to the next mindset, which it's already kind of been a prominent thing for all Smash Brothers since 64, and that's will you include this character in this game? Which is probably one of the biggest mindsets for Super Smash Brothers. Except now it's even worse because we've already seen what Sakurai can do.
Yes. But even then, it's like, still, my god, it's like, to think Sakurai has been working on this game in silence for like these past 2+ years, and only just recently did we find out about this. I'm just sitting here going, okay, alright, listen, if this is a new Smash Brothers game, that's great, okay, I am stoked. But my god, I remember when you, good sir, were saying that it was physically draining you to work on the last game. I hope to god the man was taking care of himself throughout the entire development process, alright?
That actually kind of makes me wonder, though. I guess 2 years to work on a game is feasible, but I'm kind of sitting here wondering, because Smash Bros. 4 was made by Namco. But this time apparently it's not. Apparently now it's it was handed back off to HAL Laboratories, who was the original makers of Smash Brothers.
Oh,
so that kind of makes me wonder: was it only 2 years, or was it longer? Like, what are the possibilities that HAL Laboratories possibly was working on the game? Not like literally not long since Smash Brothers 4 was finished.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Honestly, it's hard to say.
But I'm also kind of thinking it's like we haven't heard anything. It's like, I know HAL Laboratories is now a part of this Smash Brothers game, but I don't know. I feel like for all we know, it's like, I feel like, considering how well like all the characters were balanced out for the last game or whatever, I get the feeling that it's like Namco Bandai did lend a hand for this game. They just have yet to make the official announcement just yet for whatever reason.
I guess we'll see what goes on. Ooh, it's actually getting a little chilly in my room. Which is, it makes sense. We're currently in the Arctic.
Yeah, we're in the Arctic area, so that makes sense.
God damn it. And we are pretty much only here because fucking Ko said that Light Fang received a lot of random out of the blue, a lot of, I guess, missions to specifically come here. So I guess we have a reason to come here to see what Light Fang's up to.
Right.
I should actually also mention, Ko actually did say that Ko actually hasn't been back to the Light Fang city for some time. Like, things are getting way too creepy there.
Huh.
Like, people are kind of just standing around in blank space. No one's talking to each other. They keep saying, "Hail Lucifer." Not sure what that's about.
Yeah, that's rather bizarre.
Their heads are spinning around, and they keep talking backwards.
They keep saying how my mother sucks cocks in hell. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh well. So next time we meet, we're actually going to be diving into Arctic waters because that's safe, and hopefully maybe we'll find the chief. We'll see you then.
All right, see you then.